Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Welcome to the Rift. This is my first Riftbound recording, and we're gonna break up our Unleashed pre-release. I did pull Vi, and in this pre-release, everybody was able to get an Ash. I think last pre-release was Yone, but we are not allowed to use the Ash unless you pull it. So we can't use the pre-release version. You're just gonna see me opening these packs and just putting them in set order. I wasn't like making it all nice and pretty for you guys so that you can actually see each and individual card. I did do a pack opening later, so we can kind of go over the good pulls there. I did pull the Lilia alt art. That was pretty much the highlight of our pre-release. There's like I think 6 of us, 2, 4, 6, maybe 8, 6 or 8 of us, and I think I was the only one that pulled an alt art from our pre-release kit, which was kind of a bit underwhelming. I did organize them by color just because it's a little bit easier for pre-release just to see, especially because you're able to have 3 domains, so I like to see which ones I could potentially use for the 3 domains. For Vi, it was really hard because I didn't really pull anything great, particularly that would help with like ambush, because that's Vi's stick, is like more ambush cards. Ideally would have preferred a Rengar, but I did not get a Rengar. I got really basic stuff. I did pull some Master Yi stuff, with green and orange, but nothing too particular. I kind of go through it. I'm trying to figure out which within each color, if I want to do a 3 domain or if I want to stick with the 2. I think I just end up sticking with the 2 because I did pull like duplicates of the red yellow. Mind you, I'm not a red yellow player. I play RE. I don't know if that's obvious or not. Which is a blue green, mostly spells, more defensive than anything else, but Vi is very offensive. Not really a whole lot of spells. Definitely had to play much differently. So yeah, ideally I wanted more ambush cards. I didn't really pull much ambush, mostly just like the same cards. I did notice I did put the wolf in my deck. That wolf, I'll make it bigger, but that wolf essentially allows you to kill a bird token, a bird poro or something else. And you can kill it in order to ambush, but that's kind of the requirement is you have to kill, which the cards I was using wasn't really using any birds. It was really hard. I had like one card that would make a bird. I just kind of get stuck with a card more than anything else. I tried to assess which battlefields are ideal. Not really much for these ones. All right, okay, we're gonna get to the start. So we play the battlefields, and then later on, Luis realizes that he put the brush token not in actual battlefield, so he ends up changing that. He goes first with his 2 runes and just passes. Since I'm going second, I get 3 runes. The first thing that I play is the Carrion Dredger. It's a 2 cost. Play that and then pass, and then he plays Bandle Soldier. Oh my god, I can't read. He passes I ready, get 2 runes. That's when he realizes that he played the wrong thing. I move my Carrion battlefield, a no contest.
Let's get cracking.
He starts reading my Vi card because he's like, what does it do? And I was like, actually, I don't know. This was like the second game that I played. So I didn't really know how to play this deck, but I never had used the champion card. I pass, he readies, and then he moves to the other battlefield. I don't contest. He changes it using Ivern to the brush. Then he taps and plays the Poro, Ultra Soft Poro, and then he passes to me. I get a hold point.
Let's get cracking.
And then he's doing something that's technically illegal now, I think, in most tournaments, which is like shuffling your cards like in your hand, like making noises, and then he like starts tapping. So then I play 4 to play Mage Seeker Investigator, and then I pass, because that's all I can really do. He plays his turn, he gets a hold point. Then he taps his Poro to play 1 bird unit tokens with Deflect, which basically end up just becoming 2 might bird tokens because of the brush. And then he brings back a card, the 5 might card, and plays another card. I get a
Let's get cracking.
Move back, which I don't really know why I move back. better as an aggressor, not as like a defender. Like, oh, I should probably go back and then like re-attack. And then I play the 3 cost for Sharkling. I try to go over to the battlefield to try to diminish his birds because technically it's a +4, so it'd be like a 5 cost. So then I play the Sharkling. Then I play a 3 cost Heroic Charge, which is an action. Given I had chosen to do that toward his, I think it was the Poro, so the Poro couldn't do any damage. But then he uses the Wolf card, Stalking Wolf, essentially killing my little sharky dude. That's everything. He gets hold points. He moves the 5 cost. He moves the wolf back. And then he taps his Poro to play 2 more birds. Taps 3, recycle 1. Play Yumi. He passes. I awaken, but I don't get any hold points. At this point, I notice I only gave myself 1 rune, so I don't think it really made much of a difference, to be fair. So then I tap 5, cycle 1, play Vi. I did an ambush along with my 5 cost, I think. Ended up not really working. I think we changed it back, so it's the Death Kill one. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I just didn't like attack with everything I had. He plays a spell card. So he plays a 1 cost Friendship. It's a reaction. Since it's stunned, technically it can't do damage, but then I also can't kill it either. So I think I just bounced back. He holds for 2.
A gift from the forest.
He's at 6 at this point. He uprights everything. I don't think I have anything at this point. He pays a cost, play a yellow card called Scrutinizing Sergeant. And then I think it has a buff as well. So technically it's a 7 cost. So 7 to his 6. Yeah, I'm not winning this. I pay a cost to play a card. But it doesn't do anything. There's nothing I can really do. I can't even diminish anything. Shake hands. He says, Luis likes to say this thing where he's like, ask you a question. Do you know your place? And that's why I like twist his arm. He's just a huge rage baiter. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. Either way, I wish I would have recorded the other videos, the other games. It was a lot of fun. I'm really excited for this set. I'll go ahead and post the box openings. There wasn't really anything too exciting, just so you guys know, but just for the experience, you know, and all of that. I'll try to also do the Spirit Forged one as well. That one was its own feat for sure. But you guys take care. Bye bye.